Hello everybody, this is my 2003 Honda Rubicon. This has been a great four-wheeler for us. My parents actually bought it new, I think in fall of 2002. And it's been mine for several years now. My kids ride it and work with it here on our farm. But it has recently developed an issue, and I have been tracing wires and cannot figure it out, and I'm just going to get to the point before I ramble on about something else. So I have like 12 volts going to the battery, or coming from the battery. Now you can see I have the ignition key on. Nothing comes on up here. You cannot start the quad. Let me turn my fuel on. Now, you can start the quad, but you have to start it with by jumping the solenoid. Let me find pliers or something here. So I have the ignition key on. I'm just going to jump my terminals right here. Fires right up. Now, if I were to drive it like this, when you apply very much throttle at all, it'll start cutting out, and then you got to have the choke on, which is strange. And you can see my neutral light is just kind of flickering like that. Nothing comes on the screen. My lights don't come on, and it doesn't really shift either. It like stays in second or third gear and don't shift out of that. And when you have it on ESP, the electric shift, you can't shift anything with it either. But I have been trying to go through the wiring on it. And I can't find, without, taking all the harnesses apart, anything that looks bad, any bad connectors, or plugs. And, I know I got my rectifier down here, but I thought about replacing that, but I'm not sure. I don't really think that has anything to do with the issue. It's a rectifier which regulates voltage, and I think it keeps it in direct current instead of alternating current. But I don't know if anybody has had this exact issue. I've looked on a lot of YouTube videos and a lot of forums. And I know there's a trick to when you have the key on and you have nothing on your screen, you can pull the main fuse out and then put it back in, and then your screen comes back. But this is not working that way. It just stays the same as it is now. But yeah, to even have any kind of an idea on what to look for, because this thing is really got me stumped. So yeah, please go ahead and hit me up in the comments section if you have any clue or have had this issue and found the problem, or if you have any experience in working on these things and know where I can start even looking at it. I did find one wire that was disconnected, and this is just for my plow. That just goes directly to the battery. That's not the issue. But my oil, I believe down here, I believe this is my oil temperature sensor. I seen that was unhooked, and I tried to hook it back up, and well, it didn't really change anything. So now I'm guessing it's a ground somewhere, and I think I got my two main grounds down here, and they still look, they're going to the motor at least, they still look this phone, but they're still connected and look clean. And obviously I'm still getting ground, and it is running. It's still getting spark. But I feel like the longer I make this video and keep rambling on, the more confusing it's going to be. So If anybody has any insight for me, please, I would appreciate any kind of help. Thank you.